Hey guys, it's Holly. Welcome back to my channel. So I just did my hair and I did a video on how I do my everyday hair. So now I'm doing a quick video on how I do my everyday makeup. And so I'm going to go ahead and kind of like put my hair up to get it back here just a little bit. To kind of just like loosely do a little bun there. So I'm going to show you guys kind of what I do, and this is really pretty quick and it's pretty basic. I'm not a person that wears a ton of makeup. I'm just not a fan of that. I don't think that I look good when I wear a whole lot of makeup. I personally look better with a more natural look, and everyone's different. So if you're looking for something extensive, yeah, this is not the video. So, all right, I had to set something down there. But anyways, so in my makeup bag, I have different things. So in these baggies I have, and yes, I use baggies to kind of like keep everything together in case something spills, it's somewhat contained or whatever, or in case something melts. I am in Texas, so need I say more? And so what I do is I just kind of like get everything out and I lay it down. And normally I do my makeup sitting down in my bedroom, but the lighting is not super great in there right now, so I'm doing it here in the bathroom for the video's sake. So I get everything out, and then I also have my powder bag, which is where I keep my face powder. I've got a tiny bit of illuminator left, but it's almost gone, and just a little bit of blush. But these tend to break up really easily, powders that are pressed, powders that are not loose. So I think from now on I'm going to be doing loose powders only because it's just a mess. But anyways, so let me kind of just show you guys how I do things. So I take my crystals, a couple of crystals. So this one is a rose quartz, and I kind of just rub it on my skin, and I do this all really quickly, like it's not a big deal at all. So, and then I'll go in with another crystal. This one has edges where I can massage a little bit better. So this kind of just helps to wake your skin up, and you know, it helps with the circulation and getting the skin to just kind of like, it also helps with wrinkles and get your skin to perk up. So I do that. And then the next thing I do is, let's see, what is the next thing I do? Like, I don't even know. So then I'll go in with a clear mascara. This one is Diamond Mascara from Physicians Formula, which is one of my favorite makeup brands. So I just put on a little bit of the clear mascara, and I add a little bit on my eyebrows as well. And again, this is all going to be really pretty natural, light makeup. I do not like caking makeup on. It's really not good for your skin if you're a makeup caker. Just saying. Oh, this is my nail polish that I've been using. I like Essie. It's probably my favorite brand. So, I touch up my nails every night before I go to bed, but I usually don't in the morning because I usually don't need to. So, this is the foundation I'm currently using. It is Vitaglow Tinted Moisturizer with Vitamin C by AOA Studios. So I got this from a store called Miss A, and so this was literally only like $2. So anyways, I looked at the ingredients and felt like they were okay, so I was like, I'll just try it and see. Surprisingly, it actually works really well. I don't know if any of you guys shop at Miss A, but it's kind of like a cheap makeup store per se. But they have other stuff too, like they even have laundry stuff and stuff for your home and whatnot, home goods, etc. Bath bombs, you know. But anyways, yeah. I'm really pretty impressed with it. I also don't use SPF in my makeup, and so sometimes that can be a little harder to find, but so I go in underneath the eye, and I've said this before in some of my other makeup skincare videos, but I don't do actual concealer unless I am really tired and have visible bags under my eyes. Most days I just do regular foundation, but it depends if I'm going through a bad sleeping phase. or not, because I do suffer with insomnia, and I am a single mom of 2, so yeah, things can get a little sleep deprived at times. But I do use concealer before foundation, or actually after foundation in those instances. So I am a person that doesn't believe there are a whole lot of rules when it comes to makeup. I think as long as it looks good, it doesn't matter what you do with it. I feel like all these people are like, you gotta do this first and then this. It's like, no, you do what works for you. So anyways, I forgot to kind of got like a blemish on my chin here, so then I'll kind of just like add a little bit extra around those areas. So, and a lot of times like my chin just kind of breaks out a little bit here and there. So then I do that's the foundation, which is kind of like the most important part. So do that, put that back in the bag, and then from there I will do powder. So I'll show you guys what I use. So there's only a little bit of this one left, so I just ordered some new powder, and I think I ordered the Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez, and so I'll let you guys know how that product works out. But this is Physicians Formula Butter Buddies Banana Powder, and I thought this product would be a little bit better than what it was, but honestly it wasn't that great, but that's okay. At least the ingredients are fairly clean. So I just take a little. I do not use much, but in the summertime I use more powder than I would in the winter because I'm sweating more and my face is going to be shinier. But I don't really care about a matte or dewy glow per se. I just like it to be natural, whether I'm matte or dewy that day. Who knows? So yeah, so I add in that just a little, and then I also have this little powder puff that I utilize sometimes. I'll add powder and kind of do a little bit like that real quick. And then I have Physicians Formula Diamond Dust, which is kind of just like a shimmer powder, illuminator, whatever you want to call it. Also, I don't contour. I don't do any contouring. Sorry for those of you that were hoping I was, but I don't. I am not a fan of contouring at all. I absolutely hate it, to be quite honest. You know, I think if you're going to be like in a play or you're an actress, like sure, whatever, but I think for everyday life, I'm just not a big fan of contouring, and I don't think I've really even ever tried to contour. So yeah, that's just my opinion though. So then I have Organic Wear Physicians Formula. This is actually a tinted lip treatment, but I do just like tiny bit on the lips, and I really don't do lip products hardly at all because I'm always eating or drinking, particularly drinking a ton of water and coffee. So for me, I just don't really see a point in it, and it kind of makes a mess for me. So I add in here, I just kind of do like a little bit of blush, just a little there, and we're actually getting close to being almost done here. So then I take my blush. This is Palladio Baked Blush, Botanical and Vitamin Infused. So you do want to try to use makeup that's as healthy for your skin as possible. So I just add in a small amount of powder blush on top of that. And I'm really a big fan of using like one product for multiple purposes, like the lip balm, using it as a blush and all that kind of thing. So now I'm done with my powders. So put them back in my makeup bag. So then from here, I take my glitter. I just have a little thing of glitter here. And I just get a tiny bit on my brush. And I just sweep a little bit on my face, because I just like that little bit of shimmer. And then I have, this is Charlotte Tilbury Color Chameleon Golden Quartz, and this one says it's for hazel eyes. It's like an eye crayon pencil, but anyways, I have blue eyes, but it still works fine. So I need to sharpen it, so there's not much left here, but I'm going to show you what I do. So I add a tiny bit on my eyebrows, very tiny, And then I would normally do liner all the way underneath the eye. There's not really quite enough to do that, but yeah. Or sometimes I might just do like right here a little bit. And then, yeah, and then I would do like right here as well, typically. But this is very subtle, but it gives you a very, very awake yet dewy look. Like, it's really nice. I love that Charlotte Tilbury Color Chameleon. Okay, so this is Concrete Minerals eyeshadow. So this stuff lasts forever, especially if you don't use a ton of it. This is kind of like, I don't know what color you would call this, like a burnt orange or something, not quite, like a maroon. But this is a really great color for blue eyes, and it really helps them pop, so I just add a wee bit of that. This is Folklore. This is like a kind of like a shimmer eyeliner crayon that is running out, and I'm taking my eyeshadow brush and digging into it essentially just to get a little bit out, and kind of just like do this. So putting a shimmer right underneath your eyebrow, as many of you know, helps you just look more awake and just kind of gives you a healthy look. So again, for the other eye, dig the brush in. This one's about to run out, so I'm about to throw it away, but I'm a big fan of using every last bit of whatever I have, as long as I haven't had it for too long. You know, you're supposed to throw certain items out after a certain amount of time, so I do definitely follow those guidelines for the most part. So now I've done that, and the very last thing I do is just go in with my mascara. I don't do fake lashes. I also don't make the traditional funny face when I do my mascara. I've never seen anybody else that doesn't make the traditional funny face, is what I call it, but I just don't. I trained myself not to do that when I was young. I was like, this is just weird, but that's just my opinion. So, and if I mess up a little, I really just don't worry about it a lot. So I put a little on the eyebrows. And I spend a minute or two with the mascara. So you just want to make sure I get every lash. And then if you have extra time, you can really let it dry in between. I usually don't have a lot of time, so I will just kind of put it on all at once and apply again later in the day. I use a lot of different strokes and techniques with it, just really get it. So anyways, and then we're done. So that is how I do my basic everyday makeup routine. And the hair is done too, so this is what it looks like. So it's really quick and easy, and this is just how I do things. So it's just my opinions and all that, but I hope you guys enjoy this video, and see you in the next one. Bye.